in the studio. Everybody's coughing and sneezing.
Nowhere else, and then we get in here and we're coughing.
We ought to have a real experience with us as we experience it in Kentuckiana.
Yeah, those pollen counts are going to be fairly high for a while, unfortunately.
Well, this is good news, Alden. Love it.
Well, okay, if you really want some good news, it's going to be very nice this weekend. I'm always filled with good news.
That is great news because Easter is it's a holiday you want it to be sunshine, clear skies, nice
Season
to
of
get
renewal,
outside.
and things are coming up really nice and green. Your Metro cameras have been showing us some green shots here.
They have. They've greened up quite a bit over the last week, and that is going to continue. So expect that very nice weather to stick around for a while, something we haven't had for a while as we look outside over downtown. It's a very quiet forecast for us. That's the big weather story, with a fairly sizable warming trend coming as well. In fact, if we look at our temperatures over the last week, we were in the 80s for a couple of days, nearly set a record high on Wednesday when we had those severe thunderstorms. 85 degrees, that record was 87, so we've been a little bit on an up and down trend here, but we are going to be warming up, getting close to the 80s once again heading into next week. And that 85 degrees is the temperature we typically don't see on average until June. A lot of weekend events going on as well outside of Easter. You have Lou City taking on Detroit City, Brickfest, which is Legos, and Wild Lights at the Louisville Zoo. No rain here on Max HD Radar, going to be staying that way for quite some time. And as we look ahead here with Futurecast, really not too much to show you. We'll continue to have mostly cloudy skies through tonight. Temperatures will be in the 40s if you're planning to go out this evening. And waking up tomorrow morning to temperatures in the upper 30s in southern Indiana, lower 40s elsewhere. Clouds are going to try to clear on out of here by the mid to late afternoon hours, middle 60s for those afternoon high temperatures. It is going to be maybe a little bit breezy tomorrow. We'll have an east wind at about 15 miles per hour, but nothing that we can't handle. Easter morning, 37 degrees here in the metro, middle 30s elsewhere. So you are going to want that sweater in the morning, but you're not going to need it in the afternoon if you want to hold off and do your Easter egg hunting until then. Very, very nice weather. The ground might still be a little bit wet, so you might find yourself in a couple of muddy spots, but otherwise really not too bad for us. Another chilly start to begin next week, but still plenty of sunshine to go around. We haven't had a 7-day forecast this sunny in a very long time. So as we look at that hometown forecast again, we'll have a fairly cool breeze out the north and northeast at about 10 miles per hour. So wind chill values early tomorrow morning will probably be in the lower 30s for most of us, but not expecting any frost or freeze conditions throughout the next week. And here is the next week: 66 on Easter, 70 degrees on Monday, and we warm up every single day next week. 76 on Wednesday, just pretty much sunny skies for everyone. We could be getting close to 80 degrees again at next Thursday and Friday, so running by that point about 10 degrees above normal as our days continue to get longer and warmer.